Hi guys, Nikki from Watch Your Home Finders, and today I am talking about something that I get asked a lot on my renting and my vendor travels. And nobody really understands what they are, so I thought, right, let's simplify this and tell everybody what they are. So today I'm talking about, you've probably seen these before, or you may not. They are called an EPC. So what the heck is an EPC? An EPC is an Energy Performance Certificate. Basically, it tells you how energy efficient your property is. If you look here on the front, it will tell you what your current rating is and where you can have the potential to reach. So this property, for example, has a current EPC rating of a C and has potential to get an EPC rating of a B. And it also tells you what measures that you currently have in place, and also tells you what you can get installed to increase your EPC rating or make it more energy efficient. Now, why do we need them? Well, when it comes to selling a property or renting a property, you need a valid EPC. EPCs are valid for 10 years, so you'll be glad to know that if you haven't been in your property 10 years and you had a recent EPC before you moved in, then that one could still be valid. However, it's always great that your agent checks this before you list a rental or sales property because it is a legal requirement. Now, when it comes to selling a property that's been refurbished, an EPC is worth redoing, especially if you've done some work to that property, because if you've installed a new boiler, if you've put new windows in, anything that might have increased the energy performance, it's worth getting a new EPC because at the end of the day that makes that property look more energy efficient, which means it's cheaper to run, which means it's got a great selling potential and increases the sales value. So if you've done any work, the EPCs are about £50. Just go and get an EPC done or give us a call and we can arrange one for you. Now, when it comes to renting a property, it is different again. An EPC rating, as of this year, any property that is rented in the UK must have an EPC rating of E or above. Therefore, if you've got anything below that, you need to not be renting it. And I'm hoping that nobody has got anybody with a property that's below an EPC rating of an E. Now, what do you do if you've got a property below an E? Then obviously you have no tenant in it for now, and you do improvements to bring that property up. So you do things like double glazing, cavity wall installation, you look at installing possibly, depending on if it's a new build, you can obviously get ground source heating, etc. It's quite expensive to do on a resale potential, but there's lots of things you can do to bring the EPC rating up. So obviously you have got some advisories always on your EPC sheet on how to bring it up, but have a look at that and see what you can do. However, that is my guide on what the heck is an EPC. So yes, they are very important, valid for 10 years. Don't forget to get one done. You need it to rent or sell any property within the UK. If you need any more help, advice or guidance, you know where to get me on the number or email below. Otherwise, I will see you next week for more advice. Bye!